Life Audio.
Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We're glad to have you listening with us. Today's topic is how a small amount of faith can have a significant impact. We'll return with the devotional after a brief message from our sponsors. Faith Can Move Mountains, written and read by Whitney Hopler. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Matthew 17:20, NIV. While hiking the craggy Pinnacle Trail off the Blue Ridge Parkway, I looked out on a clear afternoon to see mountains surrounding me in every direction. The majestic and rugged mountains stretched out with peaks reaching toward the sky. Surrounded by all those mountains, I felt profoundly small. The panoramic mountain view reminded me of the immensity of the world beyond me. Yet I didn't feel afraid. In fact, I felt a deep sense of wonder that inspired me to thank God. I knew by faith that, even though I was small and the mountains around me were big, my mighty God was right there with me. In Matthew 17:20, Jesus uses a tiny mustard seed to illustrate the huge power of faith. The mustard seed, which is only 1 to 2 millimeters long, has the potential to grow into a large shrub. It experiences tremendous growth, and we can too. Jesus assures us that even if we have the smallest amount of genuine faith, we can make a significant impact. Faith is so powerful that we can use it for anything, even something that seems as impossible as moving a huge mountain. Mountains in the Bible often symbolizes the challenges and obstacles we face. They represent anything that looms large, causing fear, doubt, or uncertainty in our lives. Just as mountains are solid and immovable, our problems seem overwhelming and unyielding. But Jesus reminds us that with faith, nothing is impossible. Faith, like the mustard seed, starts small but grows with nurture and care. It requires trust in God's power, even when circumstances are challenging. When we have faith, we acknowledge that God is greater than any obstacle we face, and we believe in His ability to care well for us. We face many mountains in our lives: health issues, financial struggles, relationship challenges, spiritual battles, and more. Jesus warns us in John 16:33 that we will experience trouble in this fallen world, but assures us that He has overcome the world. So if we place our faith in Jesus, He will empower us to move any kind of mountain in our lives. We can be confident of Jesus' promise in Matthew 17:20 that nothing will be impossible for us when we have faith, even a tiny amount of faith. Our faith becomes the catalyst for change, helping us confront our obstacles with persistent prayer that leads to courage and perseverance. Just as a mustard seed planted in fertile soil grows into a large and beautiful shrub with bright yellow flowers, our faith can grow in beautiful ways. Our faith will grow and blossom when we root it in God's Word and nurture it through prayer and obedience. Faith empowers us to face our mountains head on, knowing that nothing is too difficult for us to handle when we're relying on Jesus to help us. As we journey through life, we may encounter mountains of various shapes and sizes. Some may appear towering and intimidating, while others may seem more manageable. But regardless of their magnitude, Jesus assures us that with faith, we have the power to overcome them. Our faith becomes the catalyst for miracles as God's mighty power moves mountains for us. Jesus calls us to have faith in God's active involvement in our lives. He encourages us to believe that we will witness God at work, transforming our circumstances for good purposes. As we exercise our faith, we align ourselves with God's will, inviting His power to work miracles in and through us. Just as we can move mountains through faith, we can overcome our challenges with the assurance that God is with us every step of the way. So let's have faith that we will see God's wonder at work in our lives, moving mountains with unlimited power. Intersecting faith and life. As you reflect on how faith can move mountains, consider these questions. What are the mountains in my life right now? How do they make me feel? Do I truly believe that my faith has the power to move those mountains? How can I cultivate and strengthen my faith, even in the face of challenges? How has God demonstrated His faithfulness to me in the past, and how can I draw strength from those experiences? In what areas of my life do I struggle to trust God fully, and how can I surrender those areas to God in faith? Further reading. Matthew 21:21 through 22. Mark 11:23 through 24. Psalm 121, 1 through 2. Isaiah 40:4. Psalm 46:1.
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.